They're coming on here. Hey guys, Karen Wolf here in the art studio.
Hey!
Yay! Have a special guest this evening. Where is he? Where is he? Henry's down there somewhere. All right. I haven't been on here for a while, so I want to first apologize for that. I have been a bit under the weather for quite some time. I think all total it was 3 weeks. Henry, you're in the cords, honey. Sorry. I have a little commercial break here. Now he's leaving. Where are you going? You were going to paint a heart. Henry, get back over here. You got to paint a heart for your mommy. And then you can go do that, I promise. We're going to do this real quick. So, hey guys, thanks for jumping on. Sorry for that. I had a little commercial break there. Henry decided he found a squirt bottle and he was going to go squirt it. So, he does that sometimes. All right, let me turn this down. Trying to see who's on here on my iPad. Okay, all right. Henry is going to paint a heart.
Yeah,
He's going to paint a version. He wanted to paint a Valentine for his mother for Valentine's Day, and he saw this and he said he wanted to paint this for her. So that's his reference.
Hey,
and
hey, buddy.
Hey, buddies, he said. Okay, so he's already got his background in. Let's get you situated here so they can see you, Henry. Okay, all right. Can y'all see Henry?
Can y'all see me? Bye.
Okay, we're not painting with the palette knife.
Or
It's been a while since Henry's painted, so give us a bit to get going here. All right, so we're going to paint in the red heart. Henry, he can see himself, and it's a distraction. Come here, turn around, look this way. Over here. Hello, hello. Okay, so we're going to go in. We're going to paint the heart in first with red. Henry. So Nana does that one. It's been a little while. Henry paints in the middle. Nana paints in the outside. Here you go. Paint the heart in.
Yeah, don't.
You need a smaller brush. Here. Paint the heart in. Look. Over here. Okay, we're gonna have to take a break. Oh, I guess I should put paint on your brush.
I guess
All
you
right.
should.
Come on. Okay. Paint in your heart. Paint in, stay in the lines. Don't get all crazy. Stay in the lines. Easy, easy, easy. Stay in the lines.
Much in the heart.
Stay in the lines.
Stay in the line. Stay in the line.
Now this is for Mommy's Valentine's Day, so you're going to have to do a good job.
Yeah, good job, Larry.
Okay, get up here. Okay. Hey, Anna. Hello. So, say hi, Anna. Quit screaming. Get over here. Here, paint. Stay in the lines. There's some more paint on there. Stay in the lines, and then we'll add some white to that side and a little bit of dark on the other side. You need to settle down, or we'll just blend it right now. Gotta straighten up. Henry. Get over here. Mommy's coming. You're in trouble now.
Are you doing good?
No, he's being a little bit on the WILD side.
Henry?
I'm painting.
See who we've got. We've got Anna's watching. Jane's watching. Hey guys, thanks for jumping on. Henry is painting a Valentine for his mom. And he's about got it all painted in. Do you want to paint in that rest? Stay in the lines. Stay in the lines. Stay in the lines. Okay. All right. We'll do a little bit of we'll do a little bit of white on this side over here. Make it a little bit pink. See how this one is, Henry?
Mommy.
Listen to Nana.
Come on.
Do we know heart?
That's a heart eraser. We're going to do a little bit of white over here on this side. Stay on this side. Don't go past this line right here. Stay over here.
Why?
Because Nana said.
Listen to Nana, Bobby.
And then just paint in that side pink. There we go. Come down, come down, come down, come down. Stay over here a little bit. All right. That's good. That's good. All right. So we got
Valentine's
white
heart
on one side. That's his Valentine heart. Okay. All right. So you want to do a key? You want to do the key?
Yeah.
Or do you want to just do an arrow?
I'll do the key.
A key? Okay. We have to dry it with a hairdryer a little bit. Dry it with hairdryer a little bit.
Okay. We're going.
Okay, calm down, calm down. I think it was easier to paint with him when he was littler on live. Now that he's, he's a little bit of a wild Henry. Henry, what did you have for dinner? Sugar? Huh? What did you have for dinner? Sugar? Get over here.
What's sugar?
What's... Did you hear that, guys? What sugar? Okay. All right. So we're going to do a little keyhole here. Nana's going to draw the shape of the keyhole in. I'm going to do this little keyhole in the center. And this you're going to have to be really, go paint slow and easy. And paint always just inside this little spot that Nana just painted, okay? Paint right inside of there. Real slow and easy. Stay in line. Good job. Good job. Okay, good job. All right, now we're going to paint the key in.
Yeah, the key.
Well, let's do the little, we could have do the little circles over here around. See these? There's 3 little circles. Let's do those. So paint inside of those little circles. Just right inside the circle. Little circle, little circle, little circle. Good job, Henry. Good job. Good job. See how good you are? All right. So we got those. Then we'll do the key. The key is kind of a brown and yellow color. Probably ought to dry it a little bit. So Henry had already done his background in before we got on here, so we didn't have to do all that. They said you're doing a good job. Anna says, best video ever, sitting here laughing. Oh, I bet you are. And Jane says, good job, Henry. Okay, so now we're going to do the key. We're going to draw a key coming this way. And then there's a circle there. And I want you to just paint inside of that line, if you can. Well, this you really don't have to do anything. Just paint inside of this line right here, because Nana already did that other part. There you go. There you go. Good job. Yeah, just paint a round circle. Good job, Henry. All right. Okay, now it has a little bit of a string on there. So we'll do a little string. We'll do a little, what color string? A little dark string. So this is very impromptu, guys, unplanned. I had in mind I was going to come on here and talk to you guys about how to not get stuck in the ugly stage. Are you done, Henry? Henry said he's done. Okay. Well, Henry, we'll have to finish that one later. Oh, because you're done. He's gone. He's left. Elvis has left the building. All right. Oh, gee. Guys, I'm telling you. You just never know with him what he's going to do. He is a live wire. I'm telling you the truth. But I'll just go over this real quick with you. What I was going to go over with you guys this evening was how to, or what is the ugly stage. I had posted the other day, and y'all say hey when you jump on here. Good to see you guys. Your birthday is Valentine's Day, Jane. Aw, well, I should have had Henry tell you happy birthday. Oh, hey, Miranda. Hey, hi, everybody. Appreciate you all jumping on. But what I was going to do is talk to you about the ugly stage. I did a post the other day about the ugly stage and not to get, be careful not to get stuck in it. And there are a couple of rules about the ugly stage. And a lot of people probably really don't even know what that means. And I just wanted to talk to y'all about it. The ugly stage is the part of the painting where it doesn't look so good.
I need more water.
The part of the painting where it doesn't look so good. And there's one. You know where the sink is and where the water is. His water bottle didn't have enough water in it. He loves those little water squirting bottles for some reason. I don't understand. Well, I do understand. He's a boy and he likes to do stuff like that. But what I have here, I'll turn my, now that Artist Henry is gone. Here's what I come up with. The ugly stage of the painting is the underpainting, basically. When you're in the underpainting stage, that is the ugly part of the painting. Everybody has to go through that. Every single painting has an ugly stage. And first you start out, of course, you begin with a blank canvas. Here's your blank canvas. Okay? Then you go to the next stage is you will have your reference photo and you'll sketch in what you're going to draw. You'll have your, I'm here just for simplicity, I did a heart. You'll sketch in your drawing and, okay, thank you. And you'll have, sometimes you'll have a reference photo, sometimes you'll have a thumbnail drawing, and sometimes you'll have both. So, you sketch in your drawing. And you can paint in your background, you can tint your canvas first before you do your sketch on, any of that. You can do all that before you even sketch your image on. Then you paint your image in. This is the ugly stage. Now, this doesn't look so ugly, but if this were a painting, this is the ugly stage. This is where you're just painting in the painting. You may be painting in the background. You may be getting it in and just trying to get some color on there and painting in the background a color. And it just, at this point in the stage of the painting, it just doesn't look very good. And that's why it's called, oh, there, I just messed up. That's why it's called the ugly stage. Or, sometimes in the painting parties, I would just refer to it as more childlike, looking like maybe a child painted it. Because you're just getting color on. You don't have a lot of layers of paint yet. You're getting your composition correct and getting your shapes on there and everything. And you don't have a whole lot of paint on yet. You can still see the background showing through. And then you move on to the next stage, adding more color. So this heart, I added more color over here. And adding more layers of color. And then adding more detail. And all the detail goes in at the end. You don't want to... You don't want to start detailing too early. You don't want to detail too soon in a painting. If you start detailing too soon in your painting, you end up, your painting will be too tight. It will be, maybe it might be something might be in the wrong place. If you are, and I had notes for this and Lord knows where they are. Because we switched to Henry. But you will have a painting, if you detail it too soon, say you're painting a portrait. If you're painting a portrait and you paint the an eye in and you've got it off center. The eye is not in the right place, or you're detailing the nose and the nose isn't in the right place. Something's just not right, and you don't have your composition correct yet, and you start detailing too soon, and you're working on this eye or this nose, and it's you've done a really good job and it's beautiful. It looks so great. But if that eye or nose is off center, not in the right place, all that detailing that you did early in the game is all for nothing. So be sure and not detail. Try not to get into detailing too soon. And don't be afraid to move forward, because a lot of people, when they would paint with me in the art studio, they would get into a painting and, you know, that they would start painting and they'd be like, oh gosh, this looks awful. This is ugly. And they would just, you know, laugh at themselves and think how horrible this looks. And oh my gosh, this is never going to amount to anything and I'll never pull this off. And I can't believe I'm even doing this. I can't believe I'm even trying to do this. This is the craziest thing I've ever, you know, this is just awful. This is awful. Well, it's the ugly stage. It's supposed to be awful. And I would just tell people, just, you know, just enjoy the process. Just be calm and just hang in there, because this is the part that you just have to go through. Once you get through that ugly stage and you go on to the next stage and you're here where I'm at right now and you're starting to add more color and you're putting it on to the point where you've got more coverage, you've got more detail. See how this is the ugly stage and this is all coming together. You put your highlights in, your lights, your lighter values, darker values. I put a little accent highlight in there. That is where you're starting to detail a little bit more. You're getting some more of the details in. Remember I said don't detail too early. This is where you can start detailing more. It is so hard to paint on this without getting out of line. This is a mixed media pad. But see how that makes such a huge difference. Just adding those layers of paint really makes a difference in your artwork. So that's what the ugly stage is. That is what I was talking about the other day when I said, you know, don't get stuck in the ugly stage. You just have to keep moving forward and adding more and more layers of paint. Acrylic painting is just layers of thin paint, guys. Just layer. Yeah, exactly, Jane. Layer upon layer upon layer. You just keep going. And Henry gave up. He didn't finish his painting, but he will. And I thank you guys for jumping on here and watching. And I do apologize for not being on here for a while, but like I said, man, I've been sick. I think all total, it was like 3 weeks, and I'm still not over it yet. Look like a train wreck, but hey, you'll have that. But here you go. Here is stage 1 is a blank canvas. Oops, backwards. Stage 1 is your blank canvas. Stage 2 is your sketch. You draw your sketch in of, you know, whatever it is that you're going to paint. Stage 3, you're underpainting. You're painting in, just getting your shapes in. First, when you paint, it's just shapes. Well, really, the whole time you're painting, it's just shapes. And then at the end, you do some detailing. And then you detail and you get more coverage. And that's your end result. A painting will really not... A painting will really doesn't come together until the very... and I'm sorry, my art studio looks like a train wreck as well. So a painting doesn't come together until the very end. So you just really just have to work your way through it. Work your way through the process, the painting process. And at the very end is when you start detailing and tweaking and making things all pretty. So that's all that. But that's what I wanted to do, was to come on here and do that. Henry and Charlie, Jennifer came over just a little bit ago, and I was down here painting the the heart, and Henry said, I want to paint a Valentine for my mom. And he does that usually on the holidays. He'll do like a little painting for her, either in his, usually in his little mixed media, little tablet like I have here. He has a little one that he does, and he usually paints inside of there for her. So he's fun. He hadn't painted with me for a while. I guess you guys could tell that. He was a little bit wound up too, so it's hard to tell. He probably just ate a candy bar or something. No, I doubt it. He doesn't eat much candy. So, excuse me. All right. Anybody have any questions or anything? If y'all have questions, please put them on there. Please let me know too if you're new to watching me here, and where you're from. That's always fun. If you're watching the replay, if you'll just post in the comments that you're watching the replay. I'm just going down through my notes here to make sure that I went over everything that I wanted to tell you guys. Yeah, so you start with a blank canvas, you do the first layer, and you sketch it in first, and then you do the layer. Don't detail too soon. And then the next layers will build up your coverage, and you'll have a pretty painting there in the end. If you're concerned about supplies, if you don't understand supplies, you need some idea of what supplies that you need to buy to paint. Hey, Violet. I see Amy was on here too. I just saw that. Just put in the comments, just type in the word supplies, and I will send you a link where you can go to get a free guide to art supplies that I use. That will be very helpful for you. If you paint along with me, those are the supplies that I use. But you don't have to use those supplies. It's a guide so that you know what you need. And then also, if you want to practice video, yes, sir.
Pat thinks you're recording.
He thinks I'm recording? I am. It's fine. You can come in here when I'm recorded. You don't have to be sad. Just watch those cords. Here. Let Nana lift them up so you can go under. Go under. Okay. I'm finishing up. You can stand here with Nana. But what was I saying? Oh, if you want to practice on tutorials with me, there's lots of painting tutorials on here that you can paint. You can go from flat, what did you say, Jane? From flat to rounded. Talk about the brush. I don't remember what I said. It's distracted by a grandchild. Who knows what I was saying. But if you want the supply guide, just type in supplies, and then on my picture, what did I paint that with? I painted it just with a flat. I see what you said. The heart. It went from being flat to dimensional. Yes, it sure did. It sure did. Because I added the highlight here and the dark here, it went from just being a flat heart to a dimensional heart. Yes, it did. You're exactly right about that. And that's what the detailing, that's what the layers does. It adds, Henry, you're making me nervous wreck. It adds dimension and interest and details to your painting. So, yes, that's what that was for. All right. But if you want to practice tutorial, something to paint along with me with, there are tons of videos, painting videos here on this Facebook page of mine. You just go into the videos and you scroll down, and there's a bunch of them in here. I'm also on YouTube. I'm Art by Karen Wolf on YouTube. I'm Art by Karen Wolf everywhere you go. That's how you can find me. And hey, Tammy. And the cotton, I have a video if you're interested in a free painting tutorial that that comes with a template and a supplies list. Just type in cotton in the comments, and I'll pop in the link there for you to grab the cotton painting tutorial. The tutorials that you watch, that you watch here on my Facebook page and on YouTube, those don't have supply lists or templates with them. Those are just painting tutorials that you can watch. But the cotton video actually comes with a template that you can use to draw your outline, and then a supplies list to tell you exactly everything that you need, all the colors and the brushes and everything that you need. That cotton video is a sampling of what you would receive if you would purchase a painting tutorial on my website. With each one of those, that's what you get. You get a video, a template, and a supplies list. So those are a little bit more, they come with a little bit more. The ones on here, you just watch them and paint. And you can tell what paints I'm using by, me talking and you watching and seeing what I do. Just like, Henry there. I was telling you what I was using for Henry's colors. So, but anyhow, that's how that works. So if you're interested in the supply list, the supply guide, it's not a supply list, it's a guide to art supplies. Just type in the comments, just type in the word supplies, and if I'll pop in the link for you there, and you can get the free. It's free. There's no charge for it. And then the cotton, if you type in cotton, then I'll get the link for you for the free. It's free too, a free video. So lots of fun times. We got the all access memberships coming up. So I have a couple of members on here this evening. Violet was on here. I don't know if Violet's still on here. Tammy was on here. I don't know if she's still in here. I can't tell who all's on here. My iPad locked up, and I can't see. I don't know. It's on Wi-Fi, and my phone's on cellular, so my Wi-Fi is horrible here. It's the way it is. And you live out in the country, you have the wonderful beauty of the country, but you don't have good internet usually. So, all right. Sorry about that. I just cannot talk without coughing. But if anybody has any questions, I'll be glad to answer your questions. Tutorials are excellent. Thank you very much, Violet, for that. Violet and Tammy both take advantage of all of the tutorials that are in the All Access for sure. Well, maybe not all of them. There's over 60 in there now. And they get extra ones inside of the membership. I just did a free... what did I do? Oh, my lands. I've got so much stuff around here. My art studio is a complete catastrophe. I went inside of the membership and painted that cute little... There he is. Painted that cute mouse. This was a all-access membership exclusive. This was just for the members in the all-access group. And I just did a all access members mailbox, the winter mailbox. That was a fun one. We just did this inside of the all access membership also. It's the mailbox, and what that is there are tutorials that are available to the public for purchase, but inside of the all access membership there are certain videos that aren't available to the public. You have to be in the membership to have access to them, and this is one of them. The mailbox is one of them, and the mouse is one of them, and the barn, I think, the sunset barn will be one of them. There's just certain ones that are just exclusive to the all access members. So in order to get those, you have to be a member to paint those. So, but other than that, there's a lot in there. There's a lot going on. The membership will be opening soon. If anybody has any questions about that, feel free to ask. The all access membership is a monthly membership that I offer out to people who are interested in learning to paint and becoming a better painter. And there's a guide, a success path in there, and there within a lot of there's 5 different guides that you go into, and you follow along with different instructional tutorials, painting tutorials, and you learn at your own pace. There's no hurry, rush, or anything. You just go in and find out where you are in your painting journey, and you hit the ground running, take it off from there, and just paint and go. My philosophy is to learn, implement, and practice, and you will become a great painter. So you'll have to watch the replay, Crystal. Yeah, in the beginning, it's a total crazy video. Henry was painting the heart, and he lost interest. So he will come back and finish this later. I just painted in the outline, and then he went in the inside and painted. But he'll fix it up real nice for his mommy. And then he lost interest with that because he found the squirt bottles. And out the door he went, because I won't let him squirt around in here with them. He goes out in the garage and squirts them. So, love the barn painting behind me. Oh, yeah, that was a fun one. Are you back again? What in the world do you have?
Plates.
Plates. Oh, foam plates. Yeah, this one right here. This barn painting, I believe that one is available. It's one of the videos that is on my Facebook page here. It's bless you, darling, a video, a free one, and also it's on my YouTube channel, my Art by Karen Wolf YouTube channel. If you guys haven't gone out there and checked it out, sometimes people like YouTube videos, and some people like the videos on Facebook to go down through and find them. I try to title all of my videos so that whenever you're filtering down through on my Facebook page, when you're looking for videos, that you can find what you're looking for. Some of them are untitled, but I do try to title them so that you can tell what it's about. But on YouTube, I have them out there too, so you can just scroll down through and watch the ones that you want to watch. So, yeah. Woo, woo, woo. Watch out, watch out. Lots of ways you can paint with me. So, there's that. All right. Well, I appreciate you guys so much jumping on here. Oh, thanks, Tammy. Tammy said, great job, Henry. Tell her thank you.
Thank you.
He for whatever reason, loves foam plates. The foam plates that I paint on. I don't know. He's crazy. He's just crazy like me. Likes crazy stuff. I don't know. I like paper and stuff too. He likes that kind of thing. I love anything has to do with pencils, paper, art, scissors, erasers. He does too. Isn't that crazy? Y'all like stuff like that? I love, oh, thank you, Tammy. Grandkids the best. I have always loved, ever since, I remember growing up. I don't know if you guys, tell me if you guys are like this. I remember I just loved paper and pencils and erasers and magic markers and scissors and all the things that have to do with, you know, drawing and crafting and that sort of thing. And it was funny though. I always was like hesitant to use it at first because I like didn't want to like mess it up. But then I would get into writing and drawing and, you know, sketching, and then it was like, you know, crazy. You overdose on art supplies. Yes. You never can have enough art supplies. Never can have enough art supplies. Tammy says, yes, me too. Loved all the art and craft supplies. Me too. I loved them. And I remember my first art kit. Mom bought me Henry, you've made a little bit of a mess. Mom bought me a art kit that had a whole bunch of paints in it, a whole bunch of colored, the colored chalk, the pastels. I couldn't think of what they were called. The pastels in it. I loved that. She would buy me art books where I could go in and look. And Mom always had a bunch of books when we were growing up, I do remember. And I always liked to sketch then. I didn't really paint and because I didn't think I could. I didn't, and that's the craziest thing in the world. Don't ever think you can't, because you can. But I didn't paint until I was in my early 30s. Yeah, we moved here. It was 2000. We moved here in 1999, and I started painting in like 2000. I didn't start painting until I was an adult. I painted some in elementary school and stuff, but just the things that you did in art class. But mostly what I did was sketched. I drew a lot. And I remember the books. Mom had these Disney books, and I would sketch. I would look at the picture and I would draw the image. Henry, would you pick up that penguin painting, please, so you don't step on it, so you don't ruin it, please? Thank you. I appreciate that. You can just lean it up there. Thank you. You're a good boy. But I did that a lot. And I think it helped me with my drawing, was to look and draw and just mimic what I saw and kind of, draw that image. You too, Tammy. You loved art and craft supplies. Oh, I still do. I have them everywhere. Jane says she always created her own colors, mixed it all. Yes, cami green and brown is what you always got. Yeah, if you mix too many colors together, you get mud. Been there, done that. Yes, always drew and drew. Henry, be careful. Yeah, and it was so much fun. It was, and I loved it. But I wish that I would have started painting earlier. But I'm glad I started when I did. And if you haven't started painting yet, do. Don't think that you can't do it, because you can. I think everyone can learn to paint. Some people can paint better than others from the very start. It's like you have just a knack for it or a gift for it. But even if you don't catch on to it, Henry, what in the world are you doing? If you don't catch on to it, right away, you just keep working at it, and you get it. You get it. Exactly, Violet. You just have to do it. You paint flat looking. I can help you with that, Jane. I can help you with that. It's what adds dimension is the shadows and the lights and the middle tones and the darks. You have to have your light, your middle tone, and your dark, and that's what creates the dimension. It makes things look more dimensional when you add the shadows, the light and the middle tone and the dark and the accent highlights. That's what makes it. And the shadows. A lot of people don't put shadows. And that's what keeps it from looking like it's floating in midair, is the shadow. Is when you ground things by putting a shadow underneath of them. So I can help you with that, Jane. Stick with me. I'm your girl. I got it. I've got your back. Yes, Violet, you tell them. You go, girl. Just get started. That's what Violet had said. She was nervous in the beginning, and she just finally got the courage to just try it, do it, and you should see the beautiful paintings that she's painting. Tammy, I'm sure, was a little nervous at first too, and she paints beautiful paintings as well. And I have seen they're just improving by leaps and bounds in the All Access membership. A bunch of them are. You're hard-headed, going on 62 on the 14th. Maybe you can learn. Oh, for pity's sake, yes. You're never too old to learn. But the thing of it is don't keep putting it off, because we all of our days are numbered. We only have so many days on this earth, and then it's over. Once the good Lord calls us up, it's done. You don't have another chance, and it's your time's up. So until that time comes, if you want to paint, you better get on the stick, because you got to do it. You just got to do it. Jane says, I make creations and sell them, but can't really paint. Yes, you can. You can. Painting is, like I said, you just have to learn. And you can do that. I'll teach you. You can learn online. You can learn virtually. And then you implement what you learn. You take what I teach you and you do it. You just keep doing it. And then you practice. You practice. You practice. Well, look, Henry's 4 years old and he was painting. And I showed him how to paint this. 4 years old, and look how he was in the lines. He stayed all in the lines, mostly on his heart. You're going to knock it down in a minute. And he painted this. Henry's 4. And you should see some of the things that he's painted. I don't have anything in here. Mommy takes everything home. And I do have some stuff upstairs. But I can teach you. If I can teach Henry, I can teach you. I promise I can. Let's see. I'm missing some comments here. Tammy says she was nervous at first, but she has learned so much from Karen. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Kidney transplant a year ago. I know days are numbered. Yes, it doesn't matter. All of our days are numbered. Like I thought I was a goner this week with this whatever this breathing thing is that I had. It really made me nervous, and I thought, oh my gosh. And you know what was one of the things that I thought of, and you guys are going to think I'm crazy, and I'll probably cry, is if something happens to me and I'm gone,
Can you do this?
and I'm gone, you guys can't learn to paint if I'm gone. So paint with me now while I'm here. I told you I would cry. I'm just a sentimental thing. I just cry easy.
I'm just mean.
You're just what?
I'm just meter.
You're what?
Just meter.
Okay, there you go. All right, he was wanting a piece of tape. But anyhow, just start. If you don't have to know how to draw, you don't. You can knowing how to draw or being a good drawer or sketcher or whatever. If you can sketch or draw, that's helpful. It really is. But you don't need to have to know how to do that. I provide templates for those who cannot draw, and over time you will pick it up. You won't even use the templates. You call it draw painting what you do, and that's fine. That's how you start. You draw with the brush and then you paint in. Yes. That's how it starts. Tammy says, keep doing it and you will find your own comfort zone and style. Yes, you will. You will paint. You will gravitate towards what you love and what you enjoy painting. You will. Violet says she's so glad she started. Every painting is a challenge, and it should be. I sometimes paint the same painting several times. Yes, I've done that. Keep working on it. I paint the same painting a lot because of I have to with what I'm doing here. But there are times where you'll paint something and you won't really like it that well. And then you'll tweak it a little bit, and then you get it to where you want it to be. Yeah. So I do that a lot. Oh, I'm sorry, Terry. I didn't mean to make you cry. I'm just emotional about it because it's here. I just love it. You can draw well. All right. Yeah, you draw good. All right, that's good. I have never been good at drawing. I was years ago, and then I quit, and then now I'm picking that back up again. I guess I should say I was never good at it. There was a time where I wasn't. You will only do one of a kind. Oh, there's not a thing wrong with that. And you love the name Violet. I do too. All right. That's awesome. That is so awesome. Thank you all so much for all that. But yes, it's just a matter of just practicing. And if you can paint, drawing and sketching with your brush, that's half the battle. And then you just keep working at it, and then it'll come to you. So, yeah, it'll come to you. Your left hand is limited now. My left hand is definitely limited. I fell a month or so ago out on the front porch, and my pinky still isn't back to normal yet. But I am right-handed. So the thing with me here lately is this. You can't draw a lick, Violet says. With mine, you don't have to know how to draw. You don't. I provide templates for all all of the tutorials that are on my website that you purchase. And if you're in my memberships, you have access to those, and everything that I do, I provide templates. Now, if you paint with me online, those I don't provide templates for those, but I make them easy enough that you don't need a template. Usually those you can just do freehand. You've learned some by just watching today. Well, see there in the heart thing that I did? Yeah, see? And this is the easy stuff that you should practice. These are fun things. This would be like fun things that you could do like on little pieces of wood or small canvases. And you could paint them, and you could even do like, little Valentine thing. You could say, be mine, or whatever. I did the heart one. This was a fun one. Did the heart. This was a free Facebook video too that I did on here. This one, you could learn from that one as well. So just go on and binge watch Karen. And have heyday. Just have a big time with it. So, but I'm glad you enjoyed it and that you watched today and that you learned something from me. I hope everyone will watch and learn something from me, because that's what I want. I want everyone to paint with me. I want everyone to learn. So, all right. And Tammy, you did the mouse, and it is cute as can be. Your mouse, oh, it is so cute. Oh, and the scriptures, yes. That was something that I've just started doing here lately, is adding the scriptures and the art quotes from artists to my paintings. And when I do that, I think, oh gosh, that would be so cool if those could be, if you could paint that painting and stencil those words on. That would be so cool. Like painted prayers. Yeah. That is so cool. Henry, you're shaking the phone. But the painted prayers are really a nice touch, a very nice touch. And I need to figure out how I can get some stencils to do that. Yes, you used a palette knife for your background for the mouse. I just love that. That was so beautiful. I love that color background that you did. Oh, Violet loved the background too. Oh, yes. Calligraphy is something that I have never, ever tried. I am just totally, I just think it's super. And it's just, when I look at it, I'm like, how do people do that? But yes, calligraphy would work with that. You would just have to mark it off, so that it was straight, and then you could do that. Or if it was something short or something, you might be able to get stencils for it. I'm not sure. I know you can make stencils on like crickets and things. So maybe need to figure that out. Yes, make it your own style. Absolutely. You mixed folk art, calypso sky, and white. It was really pretty. Really, really pretty. I love that color. It kind of looked to me like a cerulean blue and a little bit of green or something. But it was beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, I love that. So, well, I am so thankful for you guys. I appreciate y'all jumping on here. I need to get off here and clean up a mess this little boy has made. He is just, oh my Lanta. He has been cutting little pieces of paper all over the place. Let's just see. See, guys? See what Henry's doing over here? See the fun he's had. Henry, you want to say bye to them all? Say bye. Thanks for watching.
Bye. Thanks for watching.
Aw. They said thank you. See ya.
Oh, the trap.
Oh, he's a piece of work, isn't he? All righty. You all have a wonderful evening. I'm getting a little bit getting a little teary there, and my nose is starting to. I need to go blow my nose. Yeah, grandboys are the best. Yeah, Charlie's upstairs, my little granddaughter's. She didn't come down and join in on the fun, or that might have been even crazier. Who knows? All right. Well, y'all have a good evening. Maybe this will be over soon. Y'all take care. God bless you. And yes, if you missed the beginning of it, you have to go back and watch Henry painting. Thank you all for joining. And don't forget, don't get stuck in the ugly stage. Just keep painting. Paint layers and layers. And in the end, it will be beautiful. If you want the supply guide, just type supplies in the comments. And if you want the cotton flower, the cotton video, it's not really flowers, it's cotton in a vase. If you want that video, those free items there, just put cotton in the comments also, and I'll get that link to you. And it's, like I said, it's free. Thank you all so much. Appreciate you. And I will also put a link to the All Access membership waitlist in the comments so that you guys can jump on that wait list. You get a freebie there too. There you go. That's 3 free things all in one evening. Can't beat that. Y'all take care, and I'll see you back on here again next time. Thank you all so much. You're welcome, Violet. You're welcome, Jane. Thank you all. Appreciate you. Bye. See you later, Tammy. Bye-bye.